Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Max English Podcast. I'm Max, and today we're going to talk about something shocking, something simple, something powerful. Let me start with a question. What if you could speak English fluently, not with 3,000 words, not with 10,000 words, but with only 500 words? I know, it sounds impossible, but trust me, it's not only possible, it's actually the smartest way to learn English. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So take a deep breath, forget long vocabulary lists, forget difficult grammar books, forget studying for hours and feeling tired. And today, we keep it simple, we keep it focused, and we keep it practical. Now, why 500 words work? Many learners tell me, Max, I know 3,000 words. I memorized, I don't know, 4,000 words. But then I ask a simple question: what did you do yesterday? And they suddenly freeze. They know the words, but they cannot use the words. It's like having a big library, but not knowing how to read the books inside. Here is the truth: fluency is not about knowing many words. Fluency is about using the words you already know quickly and naturally. Some linguists say the 500 most common English words cover about 65% of everyday conversations. The next 500 bring you to almost 90%. This means you can understand most daily English with a very small vocabulary. But only if you learn the words deeply, not only the meaning, the sound, the rhythm, the combinations. For example, the word take. If you only learn take, which means carry something, it's useless. But if you learn take your time, take care, take responsibility, your English becomes alive, natural, and also automatic. This is the difference between memorizing and mastering. Now, let me talk to you about why so many people make English hard. Here's the problem: most learners don't trust simple methods. They think if it's easy, it cannot work. I need something difficult. I need long, complicated lessons. But honestly, no. Complexity slows you down. Simplicity makes you fast. Think of a house. If the base is weak, the house will fall, no matter how beautiful it is. Your 500 words are your foundation. Short sentences are your foundation. Strong combinations are your foundation. And when the foundation is strong, advanced English becomes easy. Now, how to learn English with only 500 words? Let me give you a step by step strategy. Step one is to choose your core words. You gotta start with 500 most common English words, then personalize them. If you are a nurse, patient, hospital, rest could be your words. If you love cooking, boil, taste, recipe could be some of these words. If you work with cars, fix, engine, tire could be the related vocabulary. So when the words connect to your life, your brain remembers faster. Step two, you need to learn in context. Never learn a word alone. Like, don't write in your notebook, arrive means come to a place. Instead, write this: I arrive home at 6 o'clock. Say it, hear it, feel it, record your voice, and listen again. And this is how you build automatically. Step 3 is to connect new words to old words. For example, you know the word go, work, early, because, traffic. Now you build this sentence: I go to work early because of traffic. Next day, you can add train and ticket into that sentence. You can say, I go to work early because the train ticket is cheaper. You see, vocabulary grows naturally. You're not memorizing, you are creating. Step 4 is to write or speak a tiny story once a week. As an example, you can say something like this: Yesterday, I went to the supermarket. I bought fruit, bread, and milk. I walked home and cooked dinner. You see, this is real English. Simple English, but powerful English. Now, the emotional side of learning is also important. Let's be honest, learning a language can feel lonely. You feel stuck sometimes, you feel slow sometimes, you feel embarrassed sometimes, and this is normal. But when you focus on only 500 words, everything becomes lighter. The mountain becomes a small path. The pressure disappears. You feel in control. Small wins give you confidence. You order food correctly. You understand a short video. You chat with someone online. Every small win tells your brain, yes, I can do this. Another thing is the 80-20 rule. In English, the 20% that gives you 80% of the result is your core vocabulary, around 500 to 1,000 words. Think of cooking. You may have many spices, but most meals only use salt, pepper, oil, and garlic. These are your core ingredients, and English works the same way. Now, you might say, what's the difference between owning a word and knowing that word? If you know the word, for example, make, you know how to define it, you know what it means. But owning the word make is when you can say it differently. For example, make breakfast, make a mistake, make time, make friends, make money, make sense. Let's do this with another word: get. Get up, get ready, get tired, get lost, get along, get back. These combinations create fluency. Native speakers live inside these chunks, and you can too. Now, how your brain builds fluency. At first, speaking feels slow. You think a lot, you translate everything, but with daily repetition, something amazing happens. Your brain builds fluency pathways, automatic routes. You stop translating, you start reacting. English becomes muscle memory, like driving, typing, playing piano. It becomes automatic. Now, let me give you a 15-minute daily plan. In the morning, you only need 5 minutes. You are going to review yesterday's sentences. You're going to say them out loud. In the afternoon, another 5 minutes, you listen to a short clip. You notice how many words you recognize and you write them down. In the evening, another 5 minutes, you tell a 1 minute story. You record it, listen to it, and correct one thing. And that's it. 15 minutes a day for 90 days. Your English will change from the inside. This is also called the snowball effect. At the beginning, progress is small, but every day your snowball becomes bigger. Suddenly, you read a post and understand it. You listen to a song and catch many words. You think in English while cooking. You even dream in English. That's when your snowball starts rolling by itself. Now, your life 1 year from now could be 100% different. Imagine it's 2026 now. You wake up, you check your phone, you read a message in English, you understand it instantly. You reply without translating. You travel, you order coffee easily, you ask for directions, you understand the answer. Later, you watch an English video. You understand the main ideas. You laugh at the jokes. You feel free, you feel confident, and you feel relaxed. English is no longer a problem. English becomes your friend, and that is fluency reward. Now, before you start, there's a common mistake I want you to avoid. Mistake one is learning lists without sentences. Always put words in real sentences. Second mistake is not speaking enough. Don't wait until you feel ready. Speak now. Speak to yourself. Narrate your day. Mistake number three is studying too many words. Remember, 10 words a day is more than enough. Consistent, small step beats giant steps. And final message, you don't need 10,000 words. You don't need perfect grammar. You don't need long, difficult lessons. You only need 500 core words, simple sentences, daily practice, confidence, and patience. Focus on what matters, trust the process, and one day soon you will say, I can speak English now. Thank you for listening, my friends. See you in the next episode of Max English Podcast. Bye for now.